Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Done a few things since the end of the last episode, including spending a lot of my money upgrading these four fine, old, grizzled veterans of the Darkest Dungeon campaign. We've got Quevremont, the bounty hunter, upgraded his armor and weapon to level 5. Basically all these guys have level 5 armor and weapons. Omand, the occultist, Kusi, the Houndmaster, and Lankwalot. I know it's Tot, but I like Lankwalot. Kind of like Lancelot, you get it? You get it? Everyone's been upgraded. And this is a true marking party. Everyone has a marking synergy. Bounty Hunter can be in the front. Toss out a mark for death if the enemy has protection, and otherwise just use Collect Bounty, Uppercut, finish him to hit the third line if we need it. The Occultist can Sacrificial Stab or Demon's Pull, and since they have Quick Draw, plus 4 speed on the first round, they're very likely to go first. Quick Draw is good. There's another one, On Guard, which gives plus 4 speed and plus 5 dodge on the first round. It's technically better, but I like the ability of having an Occultist maybe toss out a mark at the beginning so that we can maybe kill a very big tanky enemy, or they could open with a Demon's Pull and pull someone up front so that we can hit him. Thing is, we don't need to pull him up front because the Houndmaster with Hound's Rush can hit from basically anywhere. Cry Havoc for a little bit of stress relief if we need it, and the Arbalist can also hit anywhere. So if we open up with a mark on a back line, we have a pretty decent chance of getting a kill. Everyone else is good to go. Arbalist, can I replace this with something else that just increases her damage? Because I'm looking at it, and I don't really like this plus accuracy and crit versus marked. I'd much prefer to have something that just straight up increases her damage output. So I'm gonna check really quick. Yeah, maybe in fact we give the Arbalist the Dismos's head, and then we can give the Bounty Hunter something else, either something that improves his attack from the front melee position, or just like a Book of Sanity or something. Let me just check this out really quick. I like the Wounding Helmet, but I just don't like that it takes away from his stun chance, because I do like stunning with him. Although if we're going to the Warrens versus human, seems pretty good because everything here is human, so we'll give him this instead. It's going to reduce his dodge chance a little bit, but he's got a lot of HP. He can take it. I hope. I hope so. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I can give him accuracy and crit, but then he gets a move resist and a debuff resist penalty, and there's going to be a lot of shenanigans related to movement in this new zone, or in this zone that we're going to, so I would rather not have to worry about that. So here we go. There's our party. Let's provision. Marking party. Warrens. Let's do it. We get 1 bandage to start with and 2 dog treats. I'm gonna take... Okay, take all the food. Take a bunch of torches. Take shovels this time. I'll take 3. Take some medicinal herbs, some holy water. I'll take 2, and we will embark. Really quickly, what are the abilities I have in everyone? I do really like Hound's Watch because it gives you surprise and the prevent nighttime ambush. It's really cheap as well at 4 respite points. I think this is good. We have a lot of stress recovery in everyone. I mean, everyone has a stress recovery skill, including the Houndmaster, who's really good at stress recovery. So that's fine. Let's embark. Yes. Check. 1 last time. Do I have everything I need? I don't really need the blood. I have keys. I'll take 3. I'll take 2. I'll take 1. I'll take 2. 2 is fine. And let's go. Down to 4,000 gold. I spent a lot of it upgrading everyone's armor and weapon because it costs 3,600 each one. So that's 3,600 times 8. That's a lot of gold. That's, a little bit shy of 32,000. It's probably a little bit shy of 30,000. But I also put someone or a couple people into the sanitarium for, disease resistances and all that good, or disease curing and all that good stuff. So naturally, it's gonna take a lot of cash to do. Trinket gives him speed, right? Candlestick. And he's got 8 speed, but on the first round, he's gonna have a +4. So he's actually gonna have 12 speed as soon as we open combat, which is what I want. I want him to go first to apply a mark on someone. Well, I guess he ties for the speed of these guys. They bleed though. We're in a bleed area, so that's not bad. The big problem is to collect bounty on the Cavalier. We can't really have a decent shot at killing him, but maybe we actually can, because we have the Houndmaster with Hound's Rush, we have the Arbalist with Sniper Shot, and we can even hit with the Bounty Hunter. We're not going to get the damage bonus, of course, but we can still land a shot. 300% movement resistance. Why not apply that mark? We'll go for a kill on the big guy. Why? Because the big guy can do really nasty attacks. And if we can hit for 16, hit for, 12 with the Bounty Hunter, then we only need to hit for like 15 with the Arbalist, which is possible. We hit for 13 with the Bounty Hunter. Arbalist can hit for 12 to 27. Perfect. Not even perfect. Overly perfect. That was very good. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I took a drink and it went down the wrong tube. Oh, okay. Whew. Bounty Hunter, just do your thing. Now that we've killed one enemy with that mark combo, I'm probably just gonna use the Occultist for a lot of healing, but let's actually knock out one more enemy before we start worrying about healing, because we gotta do some killing here, you know? Let's try to knock out the Mosquito. Oh, nasty dodge. Then again, they do have 33 dodge! At least she has an 83% chance of landing the shot. 11 is on the low end of damage, but that's okay. I perfectly expect people to take Crimson Curse. I don't think there's that good of a way around it at this point. I gave him the Garlic, just in case he can resist it. We healed for 35. That's why I'm stacking up those trinkets, by the way, because it is awesome when you get a high roll. Speed of 8, speed of 7, speed of 5. He has a speed of 3. If I attack him, we might be able to get the kill on him before he has a chance at moving. He's also bleeding for 2. Arbalist, do your thing. 14, he's dead. Perfect.
The slow death.
We can stun this guy.
Unforgiving.
With a 100% chance shot of doing it, so let's do it. Get one more turn of healing, stress healing, maybe whatever we can do. Perfect. Occultist? Nah. Arbalist. Let's just get the kill.
Destroy them
all. Get rid of the deeds. Beast Slayer's ring, I don't think I have it, but it's also money. If I choose to sell it, that is. Secret room, we found it. So the key is going to stay with us forever. That stack of keys, we are not getting rid of it. Not in a million years. I'm just gonna drop the gold for now. It's a relatively compact room. I do like going to the Warren specifically because of the compactness of the level layout. It is quite nice, comfortable. If there's a obstacle in the way, I can just go around it. I have options available to me. You're stressed and you have a 125% chance thanks to that Ancestor's map, so you might as well do the disarming. I do worry a little bit. I do worry about taking a lot of damage from these guys and getting bled. I do worry about the stress. Swine Skeever. He's got a bunch of javelins. That doesn't sound good. We should probably mark him and kill him. I could pull him forward, or I could mark him and get the Bounty Hunter and the Arbalist to attack him. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't like an idea of this guy being here. He's got a ton of protection. I'm actually gonna use a dog treat too, why not? Hit him for 20. He's bleeding. Not for very much, but he is bleeding. The stress, I'll deal with the stress. I've got 2 camping logs. I worry about this guy because I've never seen him before. Cripple them. We dodged. That seems pretty good. Seems like he shot javelins out of his back. That's a 12 damage hit, are you kidding me? Also cripple them, it hit the back 3 line. That's ridiculous. He's dead. We hit on the top end of our damage, which is very nice. 15 to 30 because he is a human beast. We do more damage against humans. I could go for a stun, but how can I pass up a 15 to 30? That's a lot of damage. Now, of course, we failed, but we can deal with stress. Houndmaster is very good at dealing with stress that's spread out, and this guy does a lot of spread out stress, so it's kind of perfect. Kind of perfect, not really, kind of. So we've got a damage buff and an accuracy buff with the dog still. Let's try to kill this meat hooker. This guy already took his turn. If I can kill the meat hooker, that's gonna save me some damage. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Guaranteed kill if it lands. We've got very good accuracy. Quirk and Trinket kind of working together. We need to heal. Healed for 31 on the Arbalest and resisted the bleed. I should really look and see what our bleed resistance is over the entire party. So he has an 85% chance of landing it. We have 113 resistance thanks to the Trinket. 100% resistance, 100% resistance, 50% resistance thanks to the debuff, right? So he might bleed, but everyone else is fine to accept healing. And that's very good to know. That's very good to know that he's not actually going to land the bleed. Early in the game, when you don't have a lot of levels, it's a pain in the ass, but at this point in the game, we can pretty reliably avoid that bleed, which is very nice. I'm gonna uppercut this guy. Do a little bit of a delay for healing. The crit is really nice. Yeah, this level so far seems pretty okay. Crit for 34! I'm glad I didn't see really what that swine skeever did, but I am curious, I will admit.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Yeah. Overconfidence, blah, blah, blah. Nothing's ever gonna happen to me, right? Explore 90% of rooms. We can do that. Oh, get rid of the deeds. I don't want Mr. Deeds. Deeds are still useful. I shouldn't poo-poo them. You know, if I can upgrade the blacksmith in the guild, I can save a little bit of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. But also, just do it. But also, Hungry Tile. I just want money. Because if I have more money instead of heirlooms, then I can just have more money to do the spending, you know? Might as well move on. Ah, bones. I can use one of my 2 holy waters for this. I'll use them on...
If only
what the hell is this?
staunch the flow.
Dazzling Charm.
Otherworldly corruption.
I feel like this is not that useful. I have a amulet that does essentially this. It's not quite as good, or not, this is not quite as good as that one, because that one will do like a 20 or 30% bonus to the stun skill. It has a downside though. This does not have a downside, but I think it's still like meh. We won't take it. I would like to take the Onyx, but I don't have room in my inventory for it, unless I got rid of the bandage, which I could do. I'm not gonna do that though. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'll try to use it during the next combat if we get bled, and then from there we'll do something else. For now though, open the sack, 1,000 gold.
Is only the first test. Now
We'll come up here to this room battle, then we'll go to that curio. We don't, you know, explore 90% of rooms. I want to get into combat. I want to kill things. I want to get money. And flesh eaters, 3 of them, not that much of a problem. 23 dodge, but we have very good chance to hit 82% anyways.
Annihilated.
Annihilated. And maybe even eke out a little bit of healing while we're at it too. Yeah, we get the kill. With only one of these guys left alive, we're in a good spot. And we dodged it. Thank you, 34%. 34 dodge on the damn occultist. Oh, damn. I feel like it is important to bring along some method of dealing with stress on these missions. And, you know, even if it is just a Houndmaster or a Jester or a Leper or a Flagellant or a, you know, insert good stress healer anywhere. Not even stress healer, stress management, because you don't really heal stress when you're using a Flagellant. You kind of manage it onto one unit who can then heal it when you're camping.
A blazing star is born.
Swine-Tar Champion. This is kind of what I was worried about, but I think I am going to try my best to knock out these enemies first. So I'm gonna mark the Swine Thunderer. I do worry a lot about that champion though, but let's bleed up the Swine Thunderer. Maybe use the Arbalest to guarantee the kill. The Bounty Hunter, if they have a mark, I'll apply it, I think. They do, but I do 8 to 17 on the Meat Hooker. I might be able to get the kill. Ah, but the Swine Thunder I can't hit with the Arbalest now, so you know what? Actually, that kind of sucks. Kind of sucks a little bit. Get the kill. You critted for 64. He was marked. Now I can't hit the frontline dude with the Arbalest. Now I can. Oh, he got knocked to the back and stunned again. What is with bounty hunters getting stunned? It's the worst thing in the world. So you know what? Rallying Flare. Basically, I'm giving him a turn. And that is okay, because I can mark the Meat Hooker with him, reducing their protection, maybe get a kill with an Arbalest before he even moves. I think the crit would have killed him anyways, but still, you never can expect that to happen. I'm gonna go for the stun. He's got one of the best stuns in the game. Didn't have, you know, much more than a 40% chance of landing. We'll get the marks. Bounty Hunter will move up. Crunching backhand. I don't like to spread out damage when I don't have the Vestal, but you gotta do what you gotta do. There's 11. Move forward 2. He can function from this position, so we don't need to move him forward anymore. I can focus entirely on healing now. Yes. Snipe this guy. You crit for 35. Awesome. Damn, makes me think that maybe I should be running a that arrow that has a plus like 5% chance to crit on a marked enemy, because we're doing really well when we can actually get those crits out. We're getting them out very frequently too. Probably thanks to the mark. Heal yourself. The mark is still going to stay. Oh, and exactly 25. That was awesome. Blight Amulet, we have one. We can bring another one, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna take the Ruby here. Look at that, Ruby, 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 Ruby. Let's camp.
A moment of respite.
Take the Ruby, I will take the Blight Amulet. It'll sell for, you know, at least 1,200, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500, and we're just gonna drop off 15 gold. 0 stress on everyone. That means we buff ourselves, prevent nighttime ambush, restring your crossbow, etc., etc. Surprise chance. I would like to buff our damage on the Houndmaster, I think. Just reduces stress. For respite, we do a... I can only do one more thing. Kind of botched it a little bit. Restring crossbow plus 10 accuracy damage and crit with ranged weapons, minus 2 speed. But her speed is already pretty low. She's not going last right now, but she's going near last. Let's do it though. Let's restring the crossbow. We're down to 1. I do have Abandon Hope, but he's only got 5 stress. You know what? We're good. Good camp. Relatively good camp.
A fortune.
I'm taking the gold. What do we drop for? 13 torches. Hopefully that is enough, you know. Get rid of the bandage for it. Hopefully that is enough. The bandage was free anyways. I picked it up just coming out on the mission. This is not my party order. This is the party order. While this is happening, I'll just stack the order of what I'm keeping. Order of what's important and not important. 24 food is enough. Okay, Swine Skeever. They're surprised. Open with the mark. Vulnerability Hex. Yes. The crit means nothing. Hound's Rush. You know what? Dog treat it. Hit for 20. Every time I dog treat, he still hits for low, and that's kind of unusual. It feels unusual. Crit for 53. I don't care. I would like to never see what that guy does ever. You know what I mean? If we can kill him every turn, let's do it. We're gonna pick up a little stress. And minus dodge. Running for the old gods. Dodge it. Yep, 34 dodge on that occultist. 39 on the Houndmaster. I do worry about the stun on the Swine Slayer, so why don't we try to mark him so we can kill him as quickly as possible. We could stun him, or now we can just kind of hit him in the face. For a lot of damage, but you know what? I know it's gonna be overkill. Let's kill the Swine Skeever. Yeah, we actually didn't have an opportunity to kill the Slayer first, so I do like that move. You're bleeding for quite a bit, so I am probably going to focus a little bit of healing on the occultist. Yeah, I figure this guy's not gonna last very long. We're doing so much damage that we can kill the Slayer thanks to that mark very easily. Stun this guy, 95%. Knocked him back, doesn't matter. Healed for 0, it happens. It happens. And honestly, that's okay. We can just like pop out a bandage real quick. It crit healed, I cannot complain. So now we go for the kill. 10 damage plus the 2 bleed, yeah. I wish it was more, but 2 bleed is fine. Heal the bounty hunter, because if you heal for 13, that's what you need to in order to get him to max. You know, with the bounty hunter, or not with the bounty hunter, with the occultist, I really do not like waiting until someone's almost dead to get the heal out, because if you heal for 0 or a low number, you're asking for trouble. I much prefer, much prefer, get rid of the Beast Slayer's ring, to heal as quickly as I can, as soon as I can. So when I have an opening, go for that heal.
A handsome reward.
8 food.
For a task well performed.
And that's basically a full heal thanks to the medicinal herbs. You want to bring a lot of medicinal herbs to the Warrens because there's a lot of times when that is beneficial for you. And in fact, I could use one. Just wanted to make sure I got the torchlight up. I could use one on the Arbalest to cancel out her -2 speed debuff, and I might want to do that, honestly. So this is an interesting one. I think we're gonna take out the stress dealer first. Damn, that's a nasty dodge. That's a nasty dodge. Are we gonna do this with like no enemies killed? Yeah, looks like it. We killed one dude, and he is a damage dealer. We're gonna get stressed, but we got 2 misses there. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, we didn't get 2 misses. They got 2 dodges. There's a difference. Thank you for resisting the stun. You've got to heal yourself, essentially. The stun would be awesome, but you can actually mark her. So yeah, mark her. The Houndmaster and the Arbalest can finish her off. She is not dead. Even if she bled, she would have had 1 more turn, but then we would have gotten even closer to killing her. I don't mind this, you know. Oh my god, the zeros. That is really bad. I don't mind it. Oh, it's gonna be such overkill, but it's gotta happen. You crit for 62! I'm just worried about, I'm worried about the damage being done to the occultist until I can get him to heal. There we go, 35. Now we gotta knock out the corpse so he can't boar rush. As much as I would like to attack him, I feel like I've gotta knock out that corpse, get him in front, maybe go for a blackjack because he's in front. He can't actually use Hound's Rush in his position, so I do need to move him. And now, he's marked for 1 more turn, doesn't matter, go for a hit. Okay. This is fine. Get the vulnerability hex. It's more important to mark him than move him, because yeah, if the Houndmaster goes next without the mark, why are we going to do that on our turn? But now we can send the Houndmaster back. These people are very good at moving around. Houndmaster moves 2. Occultist moves 2. Arbalest moves 2. Bounty Hunter moves 2. Everyone can move 2. That's very important for the Warrens, I think, because we get knocked around a lot here, it seems like. This guy's almost dead. Crunching backhand, probably gonna have to heal the Houndmaster right now if we can. That would would be very nice. No,
The bigger the beast,
that's okay.
the greater.
We'll try to get a heal maybe before the next encounter. No, we're just gonna have battle. But if it's a room battle, or not a room battle, if it's a hallway battle,
Beyond measure.
hopefully
Awarded
we
to the
get
brave and the foolhardy alike.
an enemy party that only has 2 or 3 positions filled and they don't have the 4th member. That's gonna make it much easier for me because I can much more easily take them out. So we mark the swine heaver, not a skeever.
Dazed, reeling,
Unfortunate crit.
break.
50 stress, damn. Pretty decent chance to stun, but you know what? Just go for the hit. Make it easier to get the kill on this guy on this turn. Yeah. Now the Arbalist can do something. Oh, that is very, very unfortunate.
Falters.
So unfortunate, in fact, I'm gonna use the Arbalist to heal the Houndmaster over the next couple of turns. We're gonna go in for stuns, I think. We're gonna go in for a self-heal, heal for 16. I would like to get one more. We've got like a 70% chance of stunning. I think I take it. Unfortunate, but that's okay. 21 damage. At this point, we do go for the kill next turn, but I do want to go for healing as well, because that was a very unfortunate heal. Or, heal. Because the freaking narrator's talking, it's a brilliant heal. No. That's a very unfortunate crit that dropped my cultist down to basically 0. Not basically 0, I mean, he had like 10 HP left or something, but that's not a lot. Okay, HP's fine. Not even marking, which is a bit unfortunate. He's gonna get another turn. I don't mind it though, really. As long as he doesn't crit, I don't mind it because he can't summon reinforcement waves at me. And if he can't do that, I can spend a lot of time healing back up to full, reducing stress with the Houndmaster. Bounty Hunter will slowly kill him. There, now we're back up to full health. Now we get the kill. After I stress heal. I gotta stress heal a little bit. We got a nasty crit earlier. Tentacle Feather, don't crit, don't crit. 9 damage is perfectly fine. I don't care if he gets debuffed. Apply the mark. Arbalist, finish the job. You hit for 40.
Perhaps the turning point.
It is a lot of damage. Should stack these torches, why not? Scouting. Empty room. Fight. Gotta remember the secret door. I don't want to leave without it if I can help it. I don't want heirlooms. What can I say? Not looking for heirlooms right now. I'm looking for gold in all the wrong places. Finished off the scouting. There is one obstacle. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Dinner cart, pick up some loot, and a full stack of food. Everyone is back up to full health. I don't need the food, so I'm gonna drop it, and we're gonna do a tiny, tiny bit of backtracking, and then go to this battle over here. Explore 90% of room, so backtracking right now doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's backtrack when we're done with the floor. Swinetar champion, they are surprised. It's our last surprise, but that's okay. We're gonna mark the heaver, because I don't want to get diseased. I don't want to get, you know, all that nastiness. We killed him with one shot, so we actually could kill this Thunderer if we get a lucky crit or a lucky hit. 20 means we will probably kill him, as long as the Arbalist doesn't screw it up, which they can't because their damage output is 12 to 26. Yo, that's good damage. How is that such good damage? Damage profile says 6 to 14, but on the attack, it's 12 to 26. And this says it's 10 to 23. Plus 15% quirk. Ah, that's why. Damage in Warrens. That's why we're hitting for so much. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, but now I understand what's actually happening here. Corpses are fine for now. I can use the occultist to just kill the corpses, but I would much prefer if he applied the hex immediately, the mark, so I can start going to town. He's still got 40% protection, but the mark helps to offset that. So there's the trot retreat. Now I am going to definitely, if I can, clear the corpses so he can't do a boar rush, screwing me up. Yeah, let's go for the kill. I've only got 2 people stressed right now, so the party stress recovery doesn't seem the most beneficial option right now. I'd much rather just, yeah, try to go for the kill. And that was very nice. Now we have an emerald and gold. Okay, I'm gonna drop the shovels because there's only one obstacle. I'm going to be going around it anyways. Oh. I must have accidentally clicked cancel on the loot. No! That's all right. We'll take the sack's contents. Now let's get rid of the shovels. And I'm probably gonna, you know, now that I freed up that inventory spot, I'm definitely gonna go to the next battle first and then camp. I was thinking about what order to do this in. I think that basically made the decision for me, getting rid of that last torch. This sucks. I need to camp so I can get that plus surprise chance on enemies. And now the Houndmaster is basically gonna just stress heal us until the cows come home. The runs. Oh my god! Speed is so high! Minus dodge, minus max HP. It's not that bad. Could be worse. Honestly, go for the mark. Well, that's okay. Go for the stress heal. I'm gonna basically rely on the Arbalist and the Houndmaster to knock a kill every turn. Yeah, but these guys have 35 frickin' dodge. We're gonna get stressed out to hell and back. Oh, we moved first. Now, unfortunately, a crit might kill. You know what? Stress heal. Unfortunately, the guy who we could kill already moved. But damn, I've really got to do something about the bounty hunter's stress right now. Luckily, he only has 1 plus stress item, but they're still focusing him down for some reason. 70 stress. Crit for 34, lovely. I thought maybe I could get the kill, because now I can stun this guy and get at least 1 more stress heal out of it. I'm probably just gonna camp in this immediate next room. Reduce inventory space, reduce stress. Although we're actually doing not half bad at... Oh, nice. Not a very decent chance of that happening, but I'm glad it did work out. Yeah, I'm kind of stressed out on the bounty hunter. I mean, he is stressed out, I should say. He's a bola. I didn't want it to kill, but you know what? Double crit. Sign me up.
Be wary.
Yeah, because if I camp here, I'm gonna get 4 battles worth of bonuses. Dude, I know. So as a result, hopefully I can just do these 4 encounters and then be done with it. So Hound's Watch. 1 companion minus stress, 1 companion minus stress, 1 companion minus stress. And we have 2 respite remaining. We should just do a, I can't do any bonuses. I can increase his stress in order to increase someone's damage, which I'm gonna do on the Houndmaster. Because hopefully I can just reduce his stress via...
Spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
You know what? Hopefully I can reduce his stress via... Did you have that? No. Give him that. Give him that. He's got a 95% chance now of reducing his own stress. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm just kind of thinking poorly. Oh my god, they look similar in my brain. It's a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. Anyways. Yeah, buff up his stress because hopefully we can just heal it later. They're not focusing him down, they're focusing down the bounty hunter for some reason. Whatever. I'll just use this torch. It's gonna be a lot of combat remaining, at least 3 rooms worthy. Or 3 encounters worthy. I was kind of hoping for the surprise there, but that's okay. Mark the Thunderer, we gotta kill him. Although if he moves first, it's not the end of the world because the Houndmaster can do the AoE stress recovery that guy deals out. Same thing here about Howl, although it is Horror, which is slightly worse. Yeah. 40% protection, probably gonna do a stun and a mark. Let's start with the stun. It's got like a 70% chance of landing, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Then we'll do a tiny bit of stress healing. Well, tiny bit equals 0, I suppose. Mark him. Now we'll go all out on the damage. His speed is 7, that's actually pretty high, all things considered. Oh, 2 HP. It's relatively high, all things considered, but I'm just kind of hoping we go first. Damn it! Skull Toss is damage and stress, so there's another 18 that I would not have taken had I not used the Houndmaster to try to do stress relief. Then again, he's been failing the last couple of times. Eventually he'll pick it up again, right? Right?
So clearly in view.
Take the Jade for a second anyways.
Really a trick of the light?
Oh my god, a Madman and a Heaver? Yep, Doomsday, that's another stack of Horror, I do believe. No, it must be Accusation. Although I thought Accusation's on a single target. Look, I don't know. Short answer, I have no idea apparently. Swine Heaver, almost dead. I think that means I vulnerability hex the Madman and maybe get lucky on either the Occultist or the Houndmaster, or on the Arbalist. I'm gonna attack the Heaver because of the damage bonus we get against beasts, thanks to being the Hound, and also Beast Hater. Thought we had one. Crit for 36. Arbalist can hopefully take out the Madman with one shot. Yep, close, but she managed to get it done. And as long as I kind of knock back the corpse, or maybe destroy it with a Demon's Pull, this one Swine-Tar champion doesn't really bother me unless he keeps doing that Boar Rush and keeps stunning me. That's when he's gonna be a problem. But so far, this seems to be working very nicely. Thank you on all those crits. Oh, it's so good when you get a 30% chance to crit. That is awesome. So there's more stress recovery, might as well do it. And he's dead. I figured we could kill him before he moved up, so I was not worried about that really. Eat the 2 food, take the Sapphire, get rid of the Jade. Continue adventuring, please. Use the Skeleton Key. That's a lot of deeds. Not deeds. I mean, it's a lot of deeds, but it's a lot of crests. Let's do some inventory sorting, shall we? We got 1 blood. Let's get rid of the blood. Get rid of the medicinal herbs. We'll get rid of the holy water. And this is fine. There's only, I mean, I'm just gonna go to the last couple of battles because we've got the bonus to surprise and damage, and if we surprise this guy, hopefully we can get the kill very easily. I would have preferred marking first, but this is fine. His speed is 7. That's pretty good. He might go before us. Pretty decent chance of stunning, but I also like the idea of doing 41 damage in a single shot. And we got Ebola. It's still crit. That means it did about as much damage as a normal, non-critting sniper shot would do. 1 Highwayman up front. Gotta knock him out as soon as possible. With a speed of 5, he's pretty slow. Ah, the guard is super unfortunate unless we can get a stun. Lifesteal. Crit healed for 36. Damn, 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 damn. The mark's not gonna land on the correct target, so I'm just going to do the heal right now. Now we're gonna get the stun on the Man-at-Arms. Yeah, and he's gonna get a free shot with the Highwayman. That's unfortunate, because he does a lot of damage. Headache, that's a buff? That's a buff. This fight is looking like it's gonna be a big ol' fat pain in the ass. Try to knock him out before he life steals again. Okay. 16. I'm gonna go for the hit on the collector. I'm gonna assume the occultist can actually take out the highwayman. Maybe the arbalist, but the arbalist is slow as molasses. Good shot. These guys are eldritch, so actually the occultist does get a damage bonus against the collector. Lifesteal, dodged it, thank you. No heal for you, headstrong, that is the heal. Crit for 34, the mark wore off, so I can't actually get the really super strong crit attack in, but that's okay. He's gonna die in a couple of turns. I'm actually gonna get the heal out instead of worrying about the mark. Head games, yeah. I didn't think we would get the kill, and I figured that, you know, these guys are still gonna be buffing him. He's gonna be having an attack soon. Super unfortunate, but we can stun him. He's got damage, accuracy, and crit, but he's just doing a collect call. Spawn another highwayman. 20 damage, 14 more and he's dead. I think I gotta focus the highwayman. I do not want that highwayman to get an attack. Good crit. You've got 1 dodge? -8 trinket, -20 disease. Oh, that's not good. Show collection, that stress. Tiny bit of stress. Yeah, 10, 13, tiny bit of stress. You are going to mark. Actually, not even. You're just gonna go for the attack. 11 damage is worth a mark because we've got a decent chance of finishing up after that. Because of that, really. So now these guys will constantly be attacking one another. I can spend my days getting in stress healing. It's gonna be annoying because they're gonna be hard to kill actually, but you know, maybe if I invulnerability hex one of them. No, they're just gonna dodge it. That's okay too. So instead, let's mark for death one of them. Reduce his protection. He's got 33% protection plus 50% protection. That's a lot. He also dodged. He doesn't have a dodge bonus, he just dodged. But since they can't attack, I'm gonna focus entirely on just getting the stress heal. How come he only has 33% protection when he has plus 50% protection? I actually do not understand that. Is that this game still being a little bit buggy? I'm gonna take a screenshot. That seems like that's not how it should be. TLDR, that's not how it should be. Because he's just guarding, he's buffing his own protection. Oh, now his protection's 58. What? Minus 18% protection? Is that why? Maybe that's why. 75 minus 15, what is that? That's like 58. Okay. So I'm actually just a complete idiot. It's working completely as intended. That's all right. Live and learn. Live and learn. What was in this curio? I'm actually curious, so I think I'm gonna do the end of the hallway and then turn around and come back. Crit healed all the way back up to nearly full. Except it's not really nearly full, let's be honest. And then the corpse disappears. There we go, you're dead. We picked up a puzzling trapezohedron. No, yeah, trapezohedron.
Nonetheless.
We're gonna drop the... You know what? I'm gonna drop the torches because I'm gonna open the secret room in a second
We require only the strength
with the last remaining key I have. So we don't really need to worry about it. There's a trap, and Master will deal with it. He'll deal with it. We're gonna be slightly below maximum light, but honestly, who cares? Food cart. I don't have any medicinal herbs. I got rid of them, so we're just gonna backtrack and get the hell out of there. That's unfortunate. I'm keeping the sapphire, I'm keeping the ruby. This is all about money. I might get rid of the 1 stack of gold though. 300, the trapezohedron is gonna be worth 3,500 when we pick it up from the secret room here. That was a pretty good long champion level mission. It was champion, right? Yeah, of course. Everyone's got 5 armor. Oh, there's another one. Lovely. The secret room's all the way over here. Nice. Use a key. If you don't have a key, it's still worth going here because you will get other consumables, I believe. Drop the deeds, take those, and close and leave. You'll still get money if you don't have a key, so you should definitely keep going to it. So we got an Ancestor's trinket, 24,000 plus the 15,000 from the mission itself, plus 36 crests, plus 18 more crests. So we got a lot of crests here. Some people leveled up to level 6. Spasm of the entrails. We got people who need to go to the sanitarium. Not desperately, but they do need to go. Okay.
We dug for months, years, an eternity.
I see, so now we must be at medium infestation level, right? Yeah, okay, I see how that works now. So when you're at none or low, he doesn't do anything, but then you get this, you know, notice that he's gonna be stalking you. Gotcha. So sanitarium, we're gonna be doing a veteran boss. Yeah, veteran boss. 1 unstable flesh, we can deal with that anyway. So let's use, going back and forth, real quick. Feather crystal, it's not a cleansing crystal. Cleansing crystal is apparently really good. Would like to grab it if I could. Moon ring, that's really good if you're running a low light run here. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a veteran level. So you are going to go in for this removal, you're gonna go in for this removal. That minus 20 dodge, minus 10 max HP is really big. It's really bigly. Also, someone just had stress relief, right? Who was it? Tortval and Bernier. Bernie. Tortval and Bernie. So Tortval, that's not what I meant. Although we can look. Boyce Levesque, I would love to bring her back. Bled out by the crocodile. No, Tortval, there you are. He's not gonna go out on this mission because this is not for him. I just wanna look and see what he has. And the last one was Bernie. You have nothing, perfect. I would like to like lock in good traits. No, Slugger's not very good on you. Hard Noggin, no. There's just nothing worth locking in on these units. So if we're gonna be doing the unstable flesh, what do we need? We need the Abomination. We need the Plague Doctor, which is here. We also are going to want a healer. We can't use a Vestal, so we're just gonna be using a Cultist. Do I have another Occultist to run a marking party in the future? No. It's gonna be a little awkward, I think, doing the Brigand Pounder. But really, I suppose on that fight, what you really want are high damaging attack units. So something like the Hellion, Crusader, and the Leper, so they can do a lot of damage. Probably not all 3 of them at the same time, you know, but I'm just saying. So we want the Plague Doctor because they can blight the 2 spots of the boss at the back. We want the Abomination for the blight in the middle. The Occultist is our healer for the fight, and then we are going to want Jester, I think. And we can actually run a frontline Occultist, can't we? Because weird reconstruction does work on the front. Can't use Abyssal Artillery, but that's okay. So yeah, I think this is what we want. We want a Jester for the bleed, Abomination for the blight, Plague Doctor for the blight, and also for some battlefield medicine in case we need to remove some heavy bleed blight. And I will put trinkets on everybody and go out on the mission. Yeah, this is gonna work. I can stack up, you know, anti-blight resistant trinkets, you know, if I unequip all trinkets, sort by rarity. Plague Doctor is gonna have Blasphemous Vial plus the Bleed Amulet, or Blight Amulet. Abomination's gonna be running another Blight Amulet plus the Padlock of Transference. You know, the Jester is going to be running the... I want damage. I don't really have damagers. I have a lot of people who are really good at spreading out the blight and stuff. So maybe actually what I'll do is I'll give him like a sun ring or something to actually increase his damage when he uses manacles. But anyways, I will figure out the trinkets. I'll figure out what kind of a build I want. Maybe I'll actually get rid of someone like the Jester or the Abomination and replace them with someone else who can deal a little bit more burst damage to a target so that I don't take a lot of stress damage or damage on the way to the boss. But in any case, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.